Hey there everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So in case you are new to my channel, well, my name is Oscar, and on this channel we talk about personal finance, we talk about stock market investing, entrepreneurship, credit cards, and really just everything in between those topics. Okay, so if that is something that you're interested in and you really enjoy, then I would consider subscribing. But other than that, guys, let's get straight into the video. So now guys, if you saw my last video, which I will leave a card up here somewhere so that if you haven't, go check that video out first. But again, if you see my last video, well then you know that in that video I mentioned that I was going to do some major changes to my Robinhood portfolio, right? And the biggest change to that, guys, is that, well, I mean, you read the title, I'm basically going to be selling everything in that portfolio, okay? Now on this video, I just want to go over on why exactly I'm doing that, okay? I mean, could it be because of a recession? Maybe a little, but it's really not that either, guys, because you see, on this video also, I want to, just open your mind up a little bit and give you a different perspective if you do have money invested into the stock market or some other form of investment that's slowly growing your money, okay? Now, let me just clarify by saying, guys, that there is absolutely nothing wrong whatsoever with putting your money to work for you and letting it sit for the next 20 to 40 years or whatever your goal is for your financial futures. That there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But with that being said, guys, listen, there are a few reasons why I'm going to be selling everything in my portfolio. And well, it's really two reasons, to be honest. So number two, not number one, we'll get into those details in a minute. Well, I'll be honest, guys, we're due for a financial crash soon, okay? Now, we can't predict when it will happen, but if the past has shown us something before, guys, is that history always repeats itself, okay? Now, it's no question as to why, but it's a question of as to when, honestly. Like, when is it actually going to happen? Nobody knows that, okay? That's a fact. Nobody knows. So even if I were to sell my whole portfolio this year, it could still continue to go up and up the next year, the year after that, maybe another 5 years. I mean, we never actually know. We just don't know, okay? But I'm honestly okay with that because you see, guys, the main reason that I'm going to be selling my whole portfolio is because, to be honest, I want to use that money to basically invest into myself even more, okay? Like, I want to invest into some courses, read more books, find other ways of making money, starting other businesses, like even putting some of that money into my own, dropshipping Amazon business as well. I want to be able to take that money and make it work for me, and I'll work with it at the same time, okay? Because you see, when it comes to the stock market or real estate or any investment class of that sort, the average return of these investments over the long run is around 7 to 8, 9, 10%, okay? That's over a few years that you average down every single year, all right? Now, I figured, I don't mind that, but at the same time, I have money sitting there in the stock market that I could potentially be using for my own self that could further expand my knowledge and, start making even more money. Because you see, instead of wanting a 7 to 8% return on my money, if I invest into myself in a course or some books or even more into my business, who's to say I won't be able to make 100% return on my money, right? Let's say I take the $2,400 out of my stock market account right now and I invest into myself for over a year or two, and out of nowhere I turn that $2,400 into $4,800. Now that's a 100% return on my money, right? Assuming that I do everything accordingly to plan and everything turns out well, because I mean there's also risk involved in this. If I do something else with that money and I lose it all. But listen, I'm okay with that because I am willing to risk that money in order to get a 100%, if not even more, return on my money, okay? Like I said, I mean, I don't mind a 7 to 8% return on my money. I've gotten even more than that, but I've also lost more than that in the stock market, okay? But if I can invest into myself even more and double what I make every single year, guys, then that's a 100% return on my money every single year. I mean, who's to say I don't take $10,000 next year and flip it to $20,000, and then the year after that flip it to $40,000, $80,000, $160,000? Like, dude, 100% return on my money sounds like a big win to me, no? But I mean, I'm not afraid to get dirty, I'm not afraid to get down into businesses and work with my hands, get dirty. Like, I personally don't mind it. Now, to the majority of people, some people just want to let their money sit there and work for them, which there is absolutely nothing wrong with that, okay, guys? For me, I would much rather risk my money and make a 100% return on my money than a 7 to 8% return on my money, okay? And I might not even make a 100% return, I might make a 50%, 20%, 30%. But whatever the cause may be, I will learn something new every single time that I start something else with this money, okay? And by saying that, guys, I hope this, opens your minds up a little bit into letting you know that you yourself is the best investment that you can ever make in your entire lives, okay? No asset class out there is going to make you a higher return more than you yourself can right now, okay? No single stock out there is going to give you a better return. No real estate piece is going to give you a better return. No gold, no silver. None of those asset classes are going to give you a better return than your own self and investing into your own knowledge and making more money, okay? So that's exactly what I'm going to be selling my whole portfolio, and not even all at once, okay? Just to clarify, I'm not going to sell it all at once in one day or something, because I will be doing this, bit by bit, depending on the timing and how I feel about it. And if I feel like I've gained enough money already as it is, then I'll go ahead and, sell accordingly to plan. Now, I might not even sell it all by the end of the year. I might give it a little bit just into the beginning of next year, but for sure by next year, everything's going to be absolutely gone, and I will be investing all my money into myself even more, okay? Because if I can double my money every single year, guys, then that's a way better investment than any stock out there will do for me, okay? But again, that's just me, okay? There is nothing absolutely wrong with letting your money sit, letting it work for you, while you live on with your life as your money grows and grows and grows, okay? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And maybe after 5 years or so of me investing into myself, then I will get back into the stock market, okay? But for now, I really want to dig more deeper and investing into my knowledge and what I know and even who I know, because I want to go to more events and whatnot and just really start networking with other high individual people. Because you know what they say, guys, you are the 5 people that you surround yourself with every single day, okay? But hopefully on this video, guys, I'm able to give you, a different point of view, a different perspective to see how your investments are actually going and whether or not you should even invest into yourself even more. Maybe you want to go back to college and invest into yourself like that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's stuff like that got me thinking that I really should be investing to myself even more, especially since I'm in my 20s, guys, okay? I am really young right now, where I'm in my mid-20s. So if I can just take a step back and just take the time to invest in myself for the next 5 years, then by the time I'm 30, 40, 50, I'm going to be set for life because of the investments that I made prior to those years, okay? Now, of course, again, stuff could go down, I could fail, but again, I'm willing to take that risk, okay? I'm willing to do it, I'm willing to take it, and I'm willing to eat it up, work hard, put my head down, and get straight to work. Again, I'm willing to do that, okay? But that's really going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you did get some type of value, Hopefully you got a different perspective as far as investments go. And who knows, maybe some of you see this and maybe you want to invest into yourself even more instead of waiting on a 7 to 9% return on your money. But again, who knows, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Whatever the cause may be, that's fine either way. But again, guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. As always, you know what to do, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, the whole deal. And I'll see you guys in the next video, alright? Later.